When I would listen to him, I would say, someday I will be Chris Shovlin. Well, that's never happened, but I'm always honored to be with him. Truly one of the most gifted people that I've ever met in the God-given talent of communicating. And now he's doing it in a different way, not in a broadcast booth for Robert Morris, or obviously for years, the legend, of course, when it comes to high school sports play-by-play in the Beaver County Sports Hall of Fame. Is there anything he doesn't do? I don't think so. But tell us what you're doing right now with this incredible venue.
Well, before I do that, I have to correct you again, because you're the one who kept my career going back in 1979 when he got me out of the first station I worked for and got me into the second station that I worked for, and then it went on from there. And you know, in all seriousness, Rob, I appreciate it. I've always cherished our friendship down through the years. But here at the Lincoln Park Performing Arts Center, we're making magic here, and it's not necessarily radio magic, it's theatrical magic. And we've got Justin Fortunato, our fabulous artistic producing director, Steve Catanzarine, our managing director here at Lincoln Park. And what's happening here, we're doing Broadway-style productions, about an 8 or a 9 show season every year, brought to you by Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, thank goodness. And we use students from the charter school, which is our neighbor here, and we use equity actors, professional actors, and all together they build these Broadway quality productions that are just outstanding. And Midland, the former steel capital, is now the arts and cultural capital of Western Pennsylvania.
Let me just tell you this, ragtime, currently a big part of this summer schedule. Ragtime, for those of you who may or may not remember, 1981, it was Jimmy Cagney's last movie. And it was also a place that he would go to after filming his farm in Connecticut, that he got to know a young actor who he really schooled. And that actor to this day talks about his cherished friendship with Jimmy Cagney and how he truly changed him as a human being. And that person is John Travolta. Just a little known fact from your Pratte Pack. Now, your father, God rest his soul, Midland Hall of Fame, recently enshrined. Truly a giant, a man that I will always think about whenever I come to Midland. But one of the things that he loved was being a part of the, well, he was the mayor, and also their incredible 4th of July parade, which will be on Midland Avenue tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Talk about the legacy of your dad.
Well, you know, he absolutely loved this town. He loved the people here, and the biggest honor of his life was being the mayor of Midland. He absolutely adored the job. He was the mayor for 4 terms, and he just wanted to do it because he cared about his hometown. He cared about the people, because he knew when he was growing up, they cared about him. So he wanted to do this as a give back. And of course, obviously, Pooby Atkins, Angela Atkins, is the mayor now, and she has carried on a great tradition of the 4th of July parade, the concerts, the carnival in the park, the food booths, the fun and games that go on here. And of course, it's been a tradition all the way back to about 1906 when the town was first founded. And once they paved the streets, they started having 4th of July parades. And they've continued it here, and they've grown it back to almost where it was in the 50s and 60s when this town was a steel capital.
Yeah, and you know, the police said you're not allowed to park on Midland Avenue, and I said, Eli Korak sent me. Love you, Eli. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please come down and enjoy truly one of the greatest. Everybody else is doing it now, but it all started right here. Next year, their 30th anniversary in the heart of Midland, Pennsylvania. Good afternoon from your Pratte Pack.